Good morning or afternoon or good evening. I keep feeling like I'm quoting the movie Truman, uh, The Truman Show. On that show, he says, "Good morning and good afternoon and good evening in case I don't see you." And every time I speak good morning, that's what I think. Anyway, let's get started. Today we're talking about fear. Fear, how it affects your life and what you can do about it. Fear doesn't have to rule your life. Fear is something that you can actually control. And I'm going to show you how, because we are living in a time when fear is running rampant. We are inundated with fear. There's fear everywhere, and it's very, very difficult to get away from it. Before we get too far in, I am Sandra with Ever Changing Life, and sorry, I'm a bit off today. We'll continue anyway because it's Tuesday, and I really do want to share this with you because it is something that you can use every day to help squelch your fear. So what I'm talking about is tapping. Tapping helps to calm your amygdala, which is the fight, flight, and freeze center of your brain. When we become afraid, our amygdala kicks in, and we either want to fight, run, or fight, flight, or fight, flight. Wow, it's going to be a day. I can tell. Holy cow. Let's just take a nice deep breath. That in itself helps to calm you. So I am an energy movement facilitator and speaker. Obviously, I am having a little difficulty today, and that's okay because it happens to the best of us. Happens to all of us. None of us are perfect every single time, and not only is that okay, we need that to be. We need to see people making mistakes. We need to see that it's okay to make mistakes, because we do live in a world where we're not very forgiving. We don't forgive things very easily, and that's really sad. So I am an energy movement facilitator and speaker. My main focus is helping to bring you back to life when you've gotten stuck after a life transition like divorce or a death or empty nest, or there are so many life transitions. We transition sometimes every couple of years, and sometimes we get stuck. We can't move forward. That's not good for us. It's not good for the rest of the world. Death is a great loss, but a greater loss is when life dies inside you while you are still alive. A life change doesn't have to be the end of your joy. So let's get started. Let's get in this. We're going to do some tapping today on fear. Fear can muck with your head. Fear is something that can just make you crazy. It makes you stop thinking. It makes you want to run. Sometimes it makes you want to hide. It makes you want to not do anything, and it can muck with your brain. And there have been a lot of things that have come up in the last little while besides COVID-19 that have really contributed to the fear. So besides COVID-19, I just heard there is a case of bubonic plague. Now that is in Mongolia. It's a long, long way from here, but it doesn't. So was COVID when it first started. So our world is changing, and I actually find it very interesting that that's the way it's changing, considering we have all this technology and all this science and all the advancements, and we are still in the place where we have to fear sudden death from stuff we can't control, because we have tried so hard to control every single thing. So today we're going to be tapping on fear, and if you do not know how to tap, you can check that out on my How to Tap video. And if you just want to follow along today, that's great. Hang with me. I will guide you through. Tapping is an easy thing to do, and it usually provides quick relief for the moment. Now, if you have bigger issues that are not going to be solved in the 5 or 10 minutes we're going to be tapping, please feel free to contact me and I can help you get through that. We all need help sometimes, and I think we should start asking for it, me included. Ask for help. It makes a difference in your life. So we're going to tap on fear. First thing I want you to do is take a nice deep breath. While you're doing that, kind of focus on your fear. See where it's sitting in your body. Mine sits in my stomach all the time. And then it just radiates out from there. It goes into my limbs. My hands start to shake when I get afraid. Now I want you to just follow along with me. We're going to tap on points. I'm going to tell you where they are, and you're going to repeat after me. If you just want to repeat in your mind, that's fine too. So we're going to tap on the eyebrow point first. You can keep your eyes closed, doesn't matter what side you're tapping on. Just gently tap on the eyebrow point, which is right on the edge of your eyebrow. Repeat after me. This fear. This fear. Side of the eye. It's right on the bone on the side of your eye. I'm so afraid. Under the eye. I'm afraid of everything. Under the nose. I'm so afraid. Chin. I'm afraid to go out. Collarbone. You're going to find the two little knobs where your collarbone comes together. Spread your fingers about an inch past that and then just drop them down to the bottom of your collarbone. I'm so afraid of everything. And I'm afraid of nothing. Under the arm is about 4 inches under your armpit. There should be a tender spot there. You can either wrap your arm around and tap there, or you can just bend your elbow and tap there. This fear is making me crazy. Top of the head. I just feel out of control. Eyebrow. I just feel crazy. Side of the eye. I'm so afraid. Under the eye. I don't know how to do this. Under the nose. I am just racked with fear. Chin. Everything makes me afraid. Collarbone. Going out makes me afraid. Under the arm. And it's the silliest things. Top of the head. Like going to get gas. Who else has touched that gas pump? And were they sick? Eyebrow. We're living in crazy times. Side of the eye. And it's making us afraid. Under the eye. We see it on the news. And the news makes us afraid. Under the nose. This fear. This fear's driving me crazy. Chin. I don't want to be so afraid, but I keep feeling it everywhere. Collarbone. Even when you go to the grocery store. People are behaving differently. Under the arm. You don't see people smiling. And it's not just because they're wearing masks. Top of the head. People who aren't wearing masks aren't smiling either. Eyebrow. It's very hard to be joyful. Side of the eye. I just want to stop being afraid. Under the eye. And I just don't know how. Under the nose. I don't see much to be joyful about. Chin. And it's hard to find joy when you have to look for it so hard. Collarbone. But it's really easy to find fear. Under the arm. I'm afraid. I don't know what's going to happen. Top of the head. None of us know what's going to happen. And that's okay. Eyebrow. We've never really known what's going to happen. We've never really known where everything was going to end up. Under the eye. We just thought we did. But that thought was comforting. Under the nose. Now for sure we know we don't know. Chin. We don't know anything. And that's going to have to be okay. Collarbone, because that's where we are. And as much as we'd like to, we can't change it. Under the arm. So we just need to learn to live with the fear. Top of the head. We can live with the fear. Eyebrow, but I don't want to live with the fear. Side of the eye. I don't want to live this way. Under the eye. I need to find some joy. Collarbone. Under the nose. I need to find some happy. Chin. Because I'm tired of being afraid. Collarbone. I'm just really tired of being afraid. Under the arm. I'm so tired of being afraid. Top of the head. I just want some relief. I just want to be able to breathe. Eyebrow. I need to remember to breathe. Side of the eye. Remember to breathe. Under the eye. I need to remember to breathe. Under the nose. I'm still here. Chin. And afraid or not. I am a survivor. Collarbone. I've survived before. And I'll survive again. Under the arm. I need to let some of this fear go. Top of the head, so I can live a more joyful life. Eyebrow. I'm letting it go. Side of the eye. I'm letting it go. Under the eye. Letting it go. Under the nose. Letting fear go. Chin. Letting fear go. Collarbone. Letting fear go. Under the arm. Letting fear go. Top of the head. Letting fear go. I want you to take a nice deep breath. Check in with yourself and see how you feel. See if you feel calmer than you did when we started. I wish, and I wish. Wishing really is something that we can't. We generally wish for things that we can't have, and when we do that, we actually make ourselves feel bad because we can't have them. But I do wish that we could be living in a world that is much calmer and more pleasant than it is right now. The only way we're going to do that is to make a conscious choice to not buy into the fear, to not let the fear overtake us and change who we want to be. We get to choose. We choose who we want to be. We choose how we want to be. And I'm choosing to be calm and to remove the fear that's happening. Because as much as I know, as much training as I've had, it's still affecting me. So I can't imagine how it's affecting the people that are out there with no serious coping skills. So on that note, I want you to just take another nice deep breath. Recognize that you have the ability to control your fear. And if you need some help doing that, I'm here. And remember that your thoughts create your feelings. Your feelings create your actions. and your actions are what get results. So take action and make change a regular part of your life. So when change happens, it's not such a big shock to you. You can post in the comments if this helped, or if you need help, or the things that you're afraid of. Death is a great loss, but a greater loss is when life dies inside you while you are still alive. So take chances. Tell the truth. Learn to say no. Laugh until your stomach hurts. Dance even if you're bad at it. Pose stupidly for those photos. Be childlike. Love like it is the first time. And remember, the fear will only get you if you let it. I'm Sandra with Ever Changing Life, and I do hope you have a fear-free day. Thanks for joining me.